Hello, everyone. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com with your morning market outlook for Friday, June 12th, 2026. In the pre-market this morning, we've got stock index futures up across the board. We're looking to see if we can retest or take out Tuesday's high. We're still trading within that range. We've got commodities mixed. We've got crude oil lower, and that's probably why stock index futures are higher this morning. Apparently, Trump thinks we're very close to a deal once again. I think that's the 36th time that he's gone through this routine. So we'll have to see if the 36th time is lucky. Gold is up in the pre-market this morning at nearly $117. Now, today is all about the SpaceX IPO. Not much we can do about it. Certainly, I'm not interested in owning SpaceX. It's certainly going to be a very active stock, and we'll probably be talking about it every day. From a technical analysis point of view, not much you can do about it. This morning, it'll take some time before we get some history that we can analyze, but right now, if you got in before the IPO, congratulations. If you don't want to have anything to do with SpaceX, unfortunately, you're probably going to be forced to own some SpaceX stocks, depending on what mutual fund or ETF you own. In fact, a lot of stocks have some SpaceX in it. So, yeah, everybody's going to be involved in SpaceX, whether they like it or not. On Friday mornings, I like to print off some weekly charts just to see if there's any major trend changes coming into the weekend. And we've got the VIX closing right in the middle of the channel, so no change there. The S&P 500 up slightly on the week after dipping into the channel. A little more strength in the NASDAQ, a little more strength in the Russell 2000. And we certainly got a couple of buy signals in the mid-cap, small-cap sector yesterday. Looking at semiconductors, we're up 7.78% on the week, so that's certainly where all the strength is right now. The TSX composite is up 0.75%, a little more strength in the TSX 60, not being helped by the energy sector this week, down ever so slightly. Then looking at financials, they're still leading the TSX higher, up over 2%, while gold stocks are down nearly 2% on the week. And of course, we'll get a little buying in the gold sector on Friday. Looking at the price of gold, we're down 2.5% coming into Friday's trading action, while crude oil is down over 3% on the week. And then last up, we've got Bitcoin up over 5%. So really not much going on there. We're nowhere near the previous week's high. So not expecting a change in trend for Bitcoin. Next up, we'll move on to the daily charts and looking at the VIX. The VIX had a small pullback yesterday, down over 12.5%. And as you can see, we're still trading above the upper channel line. We haven't broke down below 1875 just yet, and the long VIX ETFs are still on a buy signal coming into Friday's trading action. Looking at the major index ETFs, starting off in Canada, the iShares for the TSX 60 back on a buy signal as of Thursday's close. Not something I would chase at this time. The Vanguard Canada ETF still on a sell signal. No change for small caps, which were up on the day. Micro caps were up on the day. No change there. The energy sector down just 3 cents on the day. Not a big move for the energy sector. Canadian financials up over 1% on the day, making a new high yesterday. New high for Canadian banks on Thursday. No joy for the gold sector. It was up nicely on the day. Certainly no change in trend there. No change in trend for Canadian tech stocks. Still on a sell signal here. And the telecom sector was up a penny on the day. So no change in trend there. Looking at the U.S. market, we've got the Vanguard Total Market ETF trading under the lower channel line. We've got the Dow back in the channel yesterday. Looking at the S&P 500, you can see that bar is within Tuesday's range, so we're still looking for a breakout of Tuesday's range to tell us which way we're going next. There's the NASDAQ trading up, tipping into the channel. A lot more strength in the Russell and the small caps yesterday, both of them ending the day back on a buy signal. We've got the micro caps still on a sell signal here, no change. No change for semiconductors. For the SMH ETF, we're looking for a close on Friday above $611.96. Communication services not doing well at the moment. Financials still trading below the 53.13 level, looking to see if we can break out above that. And then looking at real estate, U.S. real estate stocks seem to be doing very well at the moment. Let's finish off today's presentation walking through the commodities, and no trend changes here from Thursday's trading action. Copper and copper miners still on a sell signal. Gold and gold stocks still on a sell signal. No change there. Platinum, palladium, uranium, all still on sell signals. No change there. No change for the price of silver. No change for silver miners or junior silver miners, all still on sell signals. Crude oil still on a sell signal here. No change, and it should be trading lower this morning. We've got gasoline, which traded above the upper channel line yesterday and then closed lower on the day, so no change there. And unfortunately, no change for natural gas, still on a sell signal coming into Friday's trading action. And then last up this morning, looking at U.S. energy stocks, they were down nearly 2% yesterday, so no change in trend for the U.S. energy sector. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice, if you're a member, is on Sunday. If you're not a member, then the next time you'll hear my voice is on Monday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.